cold cut man.
Spreads.
Me a Reuben with extra mayo.
That sounds gross.
It does sound gross.
I want a Reuben now.
Ugh.
Ah,
You like
Sounds
Reubens?
bad all the way around.
Is that the one with sauerkraut on it?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, they're so good.
That sounds terrible.
They're so
that
good.
sounds like horseshit.
They're really good.
Oh, if you don't get a meatball sub.
No, what? No.
Meat all bub. Yes.
Meat Saul Bub?
Meat-
What?
Meat all bubs.
I'm pretty sure he said Meat Saul Bub.
bubs.
It's July 27, 2018, and you are watching the Bitcast. I'm your host, Daniel, and joining me in studio, magically, through the power of automobiles, I guess, it's Curtis.
Yes, made it all the way in.
Hey, Curtis is here, and of course, TJ is always joining me in studio, unless he's not.
I'm always here.
Unless
Sometimes
you're
I'm not.
Yeah.
And remotely, all the way halfway across the world, Michael.
Hi.
Yay, we're all here for a wonderful podcast. Again, we're going to try this. Not sidetracking, because last week's episode was nothing but us going off on tangent.
I love how ambitious you are. Like, today
And
we're
I
going to
walked-
do
He's
it.
got a plan.
Okay, see, this is what happens. I aim high, and I accept mediocrity.
I think they're solid podcasts.
There's going to be some sidetracking.
We're taking this plane all the way to the ground.
We're not even bringing out the landing gear. We're just landing on the belly.
We're just going down, and we're not even burying survivors. Well, guys.
So, guys,
Oh.
sorry.
Jinx.
I wanted to talk about like 4 or 5 movies that I'd seen over the past week.
Okay, man.
Okay.
What movie did you watch? Let's just go ahead and fall off the cliff right now while we're here.
I'm kidding. Let's continue.
Did you watch Ant-Man and Wasp? You should. It's a good movie. I'm just saying. I've already talked about it already.
You did. I haven't got to see it.
Okay.
I didn't watch any movies.
I haven't seen them. I hadn't even seen Black Panther yet.
What?
It's a good movie, too.
Okay.
Have you seen Thor Ragnarok, then?
No, I haven't. Not yet.
What?
I live my life 4 days at a time.
By the way, Michael, I blame you for
That's what you're
this.
going to say. I live my life 10 seconds at a time.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
we just Paul Walkered this whole thing.
Yeah, right into a tree.
No. No.
We knew where that was going when we started.
Yes, way to go. There we go.
I can see it coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I was just watching, like,
He did too.
the driver sure as hell didn't.
Oh, is it too soon? Nah.
I hope this gets cut out. I hope this whole
Okay.
podcast
Oh,
gets
no.
cut out.
If they're oversensitive about it now, then just send me your hate mail at.
At Bitcast at VGBits.com. That's BITCAST. Okay.
We want to hear from you.
Look what you did, Michael!
I'm sorry.
This is your fault. You sent poor Paul Walker into a tree already. No, but really, you haven't watched Black Panther yet?
No.
I watched 3/4 of it, and then I can't finish the last of it.
Is it just that bad?
Oh,
Oh,
It's
look,
not a bad
it's
movie.
supposed to be one of the most critically acclaimed Marvel movies. I think it's just I've come down to the fact that I just don't really like the Black Panther character.
I've never
gonna
liked.
say something.
Wow,
way
you
worse.
paused for like a really long time,
That's a horrible pause.
and it went up to like 15 degrees in here, man.
Everybody's so afraid. I mean, we ran Paul Walker into a tree. Come on now. No,
I just-
okay, look, sorry.
Listen,
sorry.
this podcast is becoming problematic.
Look, okay, so hold on.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Let me explain for half a second. My allergies are wrecking my life, and that bad pause time was me swallowing a snot ball the size of my fist, okay? So,
Well, we're grateful for at least being that.
you either could have had Black Panther character, or it could have been Black Panther character all over myself.
There are some things we can edit out.
I'd be
I will-
I'm 5 minutes into a podcast, and then I'd be changing my shirt
Just-
and wearing a new shirt.
Just splice it together. Just splice out the pause and bleed.
It's like, wait a second, why is his shirt different now?
uh,
He He was wearing blue. Now he's wearing red.
To get us back on track,
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, this is your fault, but we're going to finish this. We're going to take it all the way into the ground now.
To get us back on track, I totally do agree that it's not that. I mean, it's a very good Marvel movie. It's a
good
very
Marvel
good movie.
Yes.
But it's not like when I went into it, I was like expecting like just mind blown. It wasn't the fucking pinnacle of movies.
Well,
of
it's not like
superheroes.
when they announced Venom that was coming, I was like, I'm genuinely excited about this. When they said Iron Man was coming, I was totally stoked for that because that's one of my favorite characters. Always has been. Black Panther. You can hear like a sigh from 15 people away when you say that because it's like,
well,
what has he done?
Well, I mean, yeah, he was a minor, like he wasn't like a huge like.
Oh, but they tried to make him more than it was, and it's not one of those characters that everybody backs up and is like really excited about.
Well, yeah,
I mean, he's great in the Avengers.
yeah.
But his own Marvel movie, it's just, I don't know. It just,
I feel like it could have been better.
It probably could have been.
Yeah. The whole story
it's just
was
the character. I think it's just the character. I think it's just the character itself. It was just like
if they said we're going to make a Robin movie,
I was kind of agreeing with Curtis on that. It's a lot like if they started making movies about like villains or something, and like they chose Batman villains. It's like, who would you think that they'd make a movie about? The Joker, the Scarecrow, Penguin, or they make a movie called Calendar Man.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
Like, who the hell is that?
So you just reminded me of something right quick. So I'm gonna talk about this because I had been to the movies here recently, and I've seen some of the new movies that are coming out. One of them that I saw coming out is the new Teen Titans movie.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for Teen Titans?
No,
I haven't seen the trailer. I've just seen a couple pictures.
I've seen the trailer for Titans.
Yes, I mean, well, yeah, it's not Teen Titans, it's Titans.
I'm sorry, it's fucking
wow,
awful.
it is
It's
so bad.
Yeah, I knew this was coming.
Here's what we have to understand: is that Teen Titans is DC, and Warner Brothers has not made a good DC movie
Ever.
That was the end of the sentence.
If it's not animated, it's not going to be worth it.
That the animated studio is doing great.
Oh my gosh, I
The
saw
DCEU is doing terrible.
the film looks like it's going to focus around Raven, and
Because she has sorry,
she has healing.
I need healing.
I
No,
need healing.
Raven has her powers are kind of going out of control, and then they have Robin, which is Dick Grayson in this one.
Yeah.
And the kind of the first words out of Robin's mouth, or when he's sitting there beating people to death and killing them, like Robin's legitimately killing
with a
people
gun.
with guns and
Bam,
stuff.
bam, bam, bam.
His words are "fuck Batman."
Went Jason Todd.
Yeah, well, it's Grayson though.
I know.
If it were Jason Todd, I could understand.
Yeah, but
Was Dick Grayson the one in the Teen Titans, or was that
in Teen Titans,
like in the
Shoot.
cartoon?
no, it wasn't. See, Grayson becomes
Nightwing.
Wing.
and
And
then
it's-
it was
He's the one with the shitty attitude.
yeah, shoot. I don't remember who came after him because I know the next Robin
Was Jason Todd.
was it Jason Todd. The next Robin, I thought there was someone else.
The
then it
second one was
Jason
the one that
Todd,
Joker
then it was
killed.
Bruce Wayne's son.
Oh my God. I feel so
Jason
bad.
Todd ended up. Jason Todd ended up as Red Helmet or Red
Hood.
Red Hood. Sorry, Red Helmet. Thank you. Well, I'm sorry to our viewers. I mentioned movies as a joke. You should know that this is a dangerous subject, especially when it comes to us and then
Now we're Googling Robins.
Googling Robin.
Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake.
Tim Drake.
Tim is the one that's in the cartoon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then it goes to a Stephanie Brown, then Damian Wayne.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Damian Wayne is.
Or is it Damien?
Huh?
Which?
Damian Wayne?
I think Damien is in. No, he's in the movie. That movie.
No, he's moved. Yeah, he
Yeah,
never
never mind.
ended up in the cartoon
Yeah,
series.
yeah.
It was what you do?
Dick Grayson and Tim.
Yeah.
What's his face?
Yeah.
I remember now.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
matter. It's irrelevant anyway. Yeah, the Titans. Yeah, let's go back to the Titans.
So Dick Grayson is killing people?
Yeah, he just
That's fucking bonkers.
just like popping people in the head with guns and then breaking their legs and cutting them up and stuff. And I'm just like, what am I watching?
Yeah, that's not Dick Grayson.
It's like, this is just like too gross. I mean, I understand the level of dark when it comes to Batman. Like, the Batman that was played by Christian Bale.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that level of darkness, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
When you have Batman characters going out slaughtering people to death,
Yeah.
no.
I think they did the Christian Bale Batman and they're like, hey, people like this dark, gritty Batman. And then they made Gotham, which is a good movie, or a good show, rather. I don't really watch it because I don't care. But then they make Suicide Squad, which was a little bit darker and edgier and just looked terrible.
Yeah.
And they were like,
Yeah.
you know what? I know the problem is that we didn't go dark enough.
Yeah.
Let's just turn the lights off.
It's looking better already. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That trailer it was awful.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I did have to bring that up because that is something that I saw because I went and watched something.
The Notebook.
No, I watched The Notebook a long time ago.
I haven't seen it.
You're not missing nothing.
It's
Anyway.
Yeah.
Enough about movie reviews.
I don't know. I think it was during I want to say it was during Ant-Man and Wasp. I want to say it's when I saw that trailer.
I don't.
I was sad. They've messed it up.
Listen, anytime they announce a DC movie, I'm like,
Yeah.
there's another movie I'm not gonna watch.
Anyway, coming soon, TV and movie podcast.
One day. Yeah.
We're gonna do that because we can't focus on video games to save our lives.
Listen, man. Sometimes there's just not a lot to talk about, so you fell in.
Yeah, talk about the news this week has been terrible again.
News has been terrible for a month, and it is because it is the summer months.
Yeah, it's true.
We're getting ready to.
Well-
Fall is going to be crazy.
At least I have a little bit. So
I have some too.
Look forward to the
When that comes
news
around.
because half of us have
Yay.
something and the other half are just gonna stare at each other.
We're going to sit here and just make fun of them for
yeah.
Nerds.
nerds.
It's disgusting what you guys
Brothers.
did at the same
There's
time.
brothers here. That's what happens. The first, did it pop into your mind immediately?
Yes.
As well? Okay, yeah, good thing we didn't do
It
it.
popped into my mind too, but I just didn't do it.
No. This is something else.
Oh, okay.
This is something only brothers can do here. Because
Okay.
we just have that connection that we're just that dumb and weird.
I
but-
can dig it.
How about we move on to what we've been doing this week?
The podcast.
Well, other than the podcast,
No,
we've
no,
been
I
doing
mean-
other things.
We're moving on to the podcast.
We're going to move back on to the podcast, and we're going to talk about the games that we've played,
Yes.
things that we've been doing this week. I had some interesting stuff going on this week.
Boom, then you should start it off.
Okay. I have been playing Mowin and Throwin, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I went to Mowin and Throwin's launch party
Yes.
yesterday.
The game is out now. It's on Steam.
It is early access and it's $19.99. Go pick it up. It is worth it.
Yes, especially if you have people to play with. If you don't, you can also use a program like Parsec.
Mm-hmm. Which
Which,
we will be testing out and
yes.
seeing how that plays out.
Coming soon.
Nonetheless, I did get to go to their launch event. They had a little open public party for people to come, and boy, howdy, there was a number of people there.
Oh, yeah?
I think that's probably about 40 to 50 people that
Nice.
were there in studio, and everybody was playing Mowin and Throwin. So I got to sit down and I got to mow and I got to throw. It was great. I actually managed to steal a game away. So
Nice.
I'm not as horrible. I was going to say terrible, but
Terrible?
that doesn't make sense. Not
I'm very terrible.
not as horrible as we were last time when TJ completely said, "Fuck the plan and let's go."
One time.
One time, and they
Listen.
just ruined it at the beginning. We
I
were just
mean-
like, "What do we do? What do we do?"
Yeah,
I'm gonna drill you about that forever.
that's fine.
Now, to be fair, and after watching the video, y'all did pretty good.
Well, we kind of picked up on the game.
Considering these people do nothing but play that game for a living, and
Yeah.
y'all are right there on their heels.
So you're saying that we're MLG?
I'm saying you're in competition.
There we go, MLG right here, red and blue, man. MLG.
We're going to join Dallas. Was it Dallas Fire? I think it's the esports team out of Dallas.
No.
It is not the Dallas Fire.
What is their team name?
I
I almost said Dallas Stars. But
know it's Well, I was
But
about to
you
say
go
it.
join the Dallas Stars, and we're going to talk about something else.
I almost said the Houston Rockets, so I'm not any better.
We don't know nothing.
All I know is the Dallas team has become a
Dallas
joke.
Fuel.
Yeah, the Dallas Fuels can become a joke, especially considering some of their people have just continuously have been called out on their behavior.
Well, one thing about teenagers, you're putting people who, okay, I mean, you can boot up Overwatch, you can boot up Rocket League, and you listen to these people, and you're like, you have shitty social skills. No one's taught you not to be a complete douchebag. Just because I can't punch you in the face right now doesn't mean this is okay.
Because it's said over the internet.
Yeah.
There is no consequences.
And, I think that's translating to them. They're on a team, and so they're in this environment where it's just like, it's okay to be a total douchebag. And then they go on stage, and they're and just in public, and they're just total douchebags.
True.
Out showing their ass.
Like baboons.
Yeah.
I think full contact esports is what is needed next.
Oh, we get some Terry Crews in here. Boosh.
Well, Terry Crews is he's a very gentle dude. He don't want to fight nobody.
They don't want to be touched.
God damn it. This problematic ass podcast.
Oh my God! No, we were talking about Mowin and Throwin.
Yes, we are talking about
with the esport teams. No, the party was great. I did get to talk to a lot of the guys that had made the game, so super excited. I did hear some themes.
Oh, very cool.
I'm not going to relay just because I don't have permission to relay stuff like that.
Ooh.
But there are some cool things that I do need to tell y'all about.
Are these things you haven't told us?
Yes, they are things
I'm sure, because you
Uh-huh.
can see that light bulb come on while he was talking.
Right, because I just remembered. I was like, oh, yeah.
You can see it.
So we'll talk about that off the air. But watch Mowin and Throwin really close. They're fixing to start going into production mode again to kick up the game even more. So
Can't wait.
and be on the lookout for hopefully soon a Switch version, probably 2019.
Are you allowed to talk about that?
Yeah.
Oh, they've already mentioned it.
Well, they mentioned it on our video.
Yeah, if you ever watched that video, go watch it. It's
Yeah.
good. It's very good.
Very good.
They are in studio, and they played with us, and we won a game.
Oh, and I can tell you what, I can go ahead and say this. They're going to be coming back to our studio.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, looking forward to that,
So we
too.
were going to have a rematch. This time we've got to win. Yes, we do.
I mean, we can try.
We've got to win because we need to add stakes to this one.
Maybe
just
we just
because
need more
we need-
reinforcement.
We need pressure, TJ. We've got to have pressure on our shoulders. We got to have stakes.
My reputation. We should have steaks.
I could eat.
The
What, like
food.
steak right now?
Yes.
I mean, I could eat. Yeah.
Michael's like, I'm going to leave.
Like, what am I doing? Sorry about
anyways, yes, Mowin and Throwin, they're potentially in the future. We'll have them back in those.
Yes, I'm hoping we can get them back within the next couple of months.
Yeah.
And maybe we can add some stakes to this match.
Maybe we could have more of us in studio to put pressure on them.
Ooh,
Yeah.
have a cheering squad for us back there.
You bring your crew, we'll bring our crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bring yours and we'll have ours.
Oh man. Oh, what if they had the whole dev team?
We're going to need a bigger studio.
We'd be like in trouble then. Like, I don't know what to do.
We better be practicing.
So, that's what I've been doing this week. Game wise, really, Mowin and Throwin is all I've really played because that's what I've had time to play this week. Outside of that, I have not even cracked the shell on my case for my Vita at all this week. I am still waiting for my nice colorware PlayStation. Shoot. Switch.
There you go.
I'm waiting for my colorware Switch. It should be coming.
You did get the white and blue one?
Okay. I
Oh,
bought it.
that was so nice.
It's so pretty. It'll be here probably in a week or so.
That was a great choice.
I'm very much eagerly awaiting its arrival.
Very much jealous.
But that's basically been my week in a can. Michael, you want to talk about what your week's been like?
Sure. I haven't been playing too much. I played a little bit of Rocket League today.
Yay.
Hi. Okay.
I have recently been playing PUBG again, but just to goof around in it, and it's actually been enjoyable just playing, not caring what happens in the game. And a couple of funny videos have come of it, but so Rocket League, a little bit of PUBG, and the third game I've been playing there's a little bit of related to the news segment later, but I've been playing a little bit of Crystalis.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that game is so good. I miss it.
It's an old NES game for those who don't know. And
Now is that on your NES Classic?
It is now.
Hacking. Hacksaws.
I'll be calling you later.
But yeah, that's all I've been playing this week. Short and simple.
I know. I saw the announcement he put on Discord. Oh my god.
We'll let him talk about that.
Yeah, I know. I just absolutely.
TJ,
It's me.
what you been doing?
I'm super busy with work, so I didn't play a ton. I played some more Octopath Traveler.
Still need to play.
Super good.
Feel so bad.
I finished, I think one more. Yeah, I finished another prologue, and moving on to hunt down the next character. Just making my way downtown. I made this joke last time. I'm sorry. I'm making my way through all the characters, but I'm getting there. I don't have a ton of time. It's crazy busy at work.
It is remarkably been as little news has been going on in video game. We have been crazy busy in other portions of our life.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
I have in my head that I played another game, but now I can't think of what it was.
Maybe this is why we sidetrack so much, because there's no news and we haven't played any games, so we're just talking about whatever.
But that, and I have ADD, so I have my natural state is off to the side.
Oh no, no! Sorry. Go ahead, TJ.
I think we broke him.
I'm tired.
I don't know why that was funny.
Think about it for a little bit. You'll find out later.
Oh my god.
I don't know what he's implying, but it's not true.
Right down the middle, man, huh?
Oh man.
Anyway, DJ, what else you been doing?
I don't know. I wasn't doing anything else. I played some Rocket League today, and I mean most days I play some Rocket League.
Every day is a Rocket League day.
Pretty much. Just gotta practice.
Stay in top form.
You want to know what sucks? On my phone, like when I'm at work, I use my phone for my laptop. I get better latency on my internet than I do here.
Really?
Yes.
I guess our internet is terrible.
Well, here's the thing. Our internet's really great if you're just watching movies or you're doing practical stuff, you're downloading stuff, it's real good. If you're doing latency-related stuff, it's like, I can't hold all these packets. I'm going to drop some of them right when you're going to hit the ball. Oh, no, you missed the ball. It wasn't there. I'm sorry.
Suddenlink.
Yeah, fuck you.
They used to be good. I don't know what happened.
I don't know, man. Since I've been down here, I haven't had a good experience with them.
Oh, they were great when I started out here.
I mean, the thing is, if you're not doing latency-related stuff, like, I mean, if you're playing Rocket League, you'll notice any packet loss, like, immediately. And the internet's usually not bad. It's just sometimes right at when you need it to stay on track, and I don't know where the ball's at for that moment. Sorry, you missed. That makes me angry.
The only thing I can say is we just moved to a brand new office and then have T1 lines run in that are like thicker than the cables that run on the ocean.
We need Google Fiber.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
No.
They quit laying down fiber lines.
I think all of Google's projects are like, that was fun, and then they quit.
Let's do something different.
Just enough to piss somebody off.
Yeah. We're creating competition. We're done.
Somebody
We're
else
like
can do it.
2 people.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But that's all. That's all I've been playing.
that's all you've been doing? All right,
Yep.
Curtis. What have you been doing this week?
Earlier in the week, I got to hang out with you guys, and we got to sit around the house and play some cards.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
That's right. We did do that.
That's
That was
what
fun.
I've been doing. And
I forgot about that. That was
that
last
was,
week.
it was last week, but that's what I've been doing. That was super fun to sit around and do that again. And I picked up Golf Story for the Nintendo Switch.
Awesome.
I like it a lot.
How far you gotten?
I've just started onto the 3rd course,
Okay.
but I'm taking my sweet time looking at every little thing.
Yeah. Is that the one with the birds?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah. I love it.
I think I'm finished with that one, actually.
I'm just about, I'm going to say about halfway done with it. I haven't got to the part where I play the actual course yet. I've been running around doing all the little side missions.
Now, once you're done talking about Golf Story, I want to elaborate on your cards that you're talking about.
Okay. So I'll say I'm done with Golf Story then because
All right.
there's
So-
no need to beat a dead horse.
Yeah.
Okay, so this okay, for people who want to know what type of card game this is, imagine this game is called Donkey. Donkey.
Donkey.
It is a bullshit game
Oh, come on.
that requires you to be able to play solitaire and speed at the same time. Now, if you're a person like me who actually has to process a lot of things, because when you look at stuff, you're like, okay, well, what? I'm not a fast reaction. I'm not a Twitch person, so that's why I suck at fighting games. I'm not a Twitch response guy. This game is nothing but Twitch response. And Curtis and his wife suck ass because they're too damn good at this game.
We've played it for years though. I mean, it's just habit. You see a card and you're like, okay, I have to have this card. And then you keep it in your mind. And then you just keep playing. I mean, it's just
Like, look, okay.
when it comes around to play that card, it
I can
happens.
literally be looking at this like, oh, I need to play a 4 of hearts. I've got a 4 of hearts. And bam!
My
Okay,
strategy
well,
was
shit.
grab the card I want to play, shout as I scan with my hand, just and then put it back down because there was nowhere to put it.
She was like, what's he doing? I'm like, he's pacing himself. Just watch. It's coming. He's going to do something with it.
And now,
Just put the card back.
and now, because of you and Stephanie, this game now is fixing to dominate my life.
It's going to have a big part in your life.
I don't want it to because I am not a fan of this game, but now because my girlfriend likes this game.
Okay, but you don't have to win for as long as she's having a good time. Is that not what's important?
You're gonna kill me with this game.
Hey, I'm telling you, man.
It's flat out. It's more or less not the fact that she's having a good time. It's more like that I hate the damn game.
You don't have to win to have a good time.
No, I mean, that's fine. I don't really care about winning. It's just a matter of fact that when I get blown out of the water,
That part does suck because somebody has a good hand or they get lucky and they're able to move more cards at a faster pace. It eats you alive.
and
But-
sometimes it happened because I did it twice. I got pissed off, so I said, okay, fine. I'm going to focus on my deck of 15 and wipe out that deck of 15 and then laugh at everybody else. And I did it twice, and then y'all caught on. You're like, oh, no, we're not going to do it. And then y'all started doing it.
So
And then I could never win.
just to give our audience a mental image of how this game is played, is you play like solitaire. Everyone has their own deck. But where you put your aces, where you start your finished decks, you put them in the middle and everyone plays off of those. So as you can imagine, there's shitloads of piles everywhere. And
Imagine-
it gets absurd.
Organized 52 card pickup.
Pretty much.
It's ridiculous.
I'm with Daniel on this one.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I got talked into playing that game like 4 or 5 times whenever I would go out to, our grandma's old place, and I would play it with Curtis. I would play it with Stephanie. I played it with your mom, and every single time I'd be like, okay, oh yeah, okay, I can use these 3, and then them on the opposite side are like, done, and I'm just like, and I've got like a full hand, and I'm just like,
Got people diving across the table. Whoa! Spot!
Maybe
so I'm Daniel on this. I hate that game.
maybe there's a common theme here of maybe it's just who you're playing with.
Maybe.
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 Well, see,
Because
What I'm
there's a particular person that I play with that aggravates the crap out of me.
We should just all team up against her.
We try.
No, we didn't try.
Jeremy came over, and Jeremy hung out with us quite a bit when he lived next door to us. We went through her deck of cards, and we took out 8 cards. And she still beat us.
Well, it's because her deck really isn't relying on anything. She's relying on everybody else's deck to build.
Well, what I'm
hand.
saying is
All you've done is
we
hurt
changed the
yourself.
odds of her being able to move cards because we've taken them 1/3 of the opportunity of that card to be there.
More or
completely
less,
away.
but if you're
Didn't do
focusing,
anything.
if you're focusing on your deck of 15 to finish that deck of 15 to just get down to the bottom, you really don't care about your other ones. You're using everybody else's.
Oh.
I don't think. Actually, I think that's more.
I don't think there's
a
any way.
hindrance.
There's not really any way to team up because, I mean, the only way to team up is to constantly be like, "Hey, here's what I have," but they can see what you have.
Yeah, you're from the start.
Yeah.
We play out of each other's hands.
Yeah.
We'll look around. Hey, play that. Play your 8 of diamonds. Play your 9 of spades.
I think she's just super observant.
Super nosy.
It's a safe place. You can say what you need.
This isn't being recorded, is it?
Happiness is fun and games. Dun, 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 dun. Whatever that song was.
Yeah.
Long time ago. I can't sing. We'll be singing later, though, probably.
I just speak in longer syllables.
You have to lyrically speak.
Businessman.
Don't spoil it for everybody.
Nobody knows what that is. They're like, stay tuned.
Stay tuned for more Businessmans. It's a cartoon. No,
So we went from golf story to you hating donkeys.
yeah, they're real asses.
You know what I hate? I just want to, because I forgot what I was going to say.
This is the hate cast now. What do you hate?
I just hated that I felt like I was playing a shitload of cards, and then I would count them, and I still had 14. I'm like, I played so many of you. Did I count these wrong in the beginning?
Where did these come from?
Where did all my cards go? I know, it feels like you play like 100. You're like, 12? What? Really? Oh, you got negative 14 points because of Stephanie.
I looked really suspect from the side of the desk.
Hey, you're the one who's always off to the left, man, or side, so.
Oh, my Lord.
On to the news.
Go, guys. What else has been
idea.
going on?
That's a good idea. Why don't we move on to the news section, guys? What do we got for the news this week? Since I don't have really anything for the news this week, other than Mowin and Throwin was super awesome to go to their launch party.
Very cool. Very cool.
That's it for me. Curtis, you have...
I really don't have too much. Just being able to get down here in studio is basically all I've been focusing on.
His news this week is being in studio.
Getting everything straightened up so I can get down here.
So, TJ.
I had a couple things.
Okay.
Nothing super big, because not super big news, whatever.
It's bad news. Bad news.
So, one of the big problems with the Nintendo Switch controller, the Joy-Cons,
Yes.
is that the D-pad sucks ass.
Yeah.
That's not great. So Hori has made a new left Joy-Con, and it has a better D-pad. It's missing the top buttons, so you won't have those buttons. It does not have Bluetooth. Go back, scroll down a little bit.
How does it connect then?
It's only works in handheld mode.
This is.
That's the original.
I read that article.
I'm looking right now to see if I can find Hori's new.
You were just looking at it.
No, it wasn't.
Well, this is the article that I was reading. So it's a more solid controller. Just a better D-pad really is the main focus. Is just a better D-pad. It's more targeted for like the side scroller and retro gamers. Better for fighting games. But it has no Bluetooth, so it doesn't work off the thing. So you always have to have it connected. That's really.
It seemed like it'd be more of a power draw then. Would it?
Yes,
It
will still suck power away from the when it's turned off. When you have your thing in sleep mode, if it's connected, it's constantly going to be drawing power, so you'll want to disconnect it.
Aha.
Okay, so I'm looking at it right now. There's
Yeah.
a Mario and the Legend of Zelda one.
And they look really cool.
That is pretty.
Oh, they
sharp.
do look sharp. Yeah, I like that.
I also believe they're a little bit bigger. So I think they'll fit a little bit better. I haven't used one yet. Obviously, they're
$24.
$24. Yeah.
So, but that's for one Joy-Con.
Yeah, just one. The Joy-Cons are
One
expensive.
left Joy-Con.
Yeah.
I mean, Nintendo's Joy-Cons are $80 for a pair.
Right. But I mean, you don't need a right one because the right one's fine. The right one's good. Good solid. It's also the more expensive one because it has the NFC and all that shit inside of it.
But
Well, the idea of the original controllers was to share them and
Right.
everybody play off.
Right. This one isn't.
So it's supposed to be, the original idea was like, okay,
right.
this is the way it needs to be.
Yeah.
This is just saying if you're a single player,
This is very targeted.
yeah, you're
This-
very
Yeah.
direct.
So if you're playing the new Mega Man's coming out on the Switch, if that's your thing, then you'd probably be interested in this controller. Or you don't play handheld and you already have a pro controller, so it doesn't matter. But I might be interested in these just because I like to spend money on needless shit. But I think those are really cool. And then
it's kind of, I mean, it's not bad.
yes,
Michael, have you seen these things?
I have not.
They I don't know.
They look
like
good. They look good.
They look good.
They did
And
good.
I think it's actually a decent D-pad look.
yeah,
Hori has actually been making quite a few
yeah. Hori's been making nice stuff.
stuff
They're
lately.
better than Mad Catz.
We've been making the squid adapter for the voice chat capability.
Oh yeah. So next up, speaking of voice chat, Nintendo Switch Online is coming. September.
Yeah.
Can't you subscribe to it now?
Oh, you can pre-order now.
Yep.
pre-order?
Pre-subscribe.
Yeah. So
They'll take your money for nothing.
if you would like to pre-order, it's so bizarre. It's like you can pay for a digital service now. It's like, but it's not limited.
So what am I getting if I pay you now? What are you going to give me?
So what I think, because on Amazon you can pre-order for the 1 year, which is $20 a year, which is pretty good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. It's going to come with 20 NES games, which is nice.
Yeah.
Online play.
Yes. The bad thing is playing for free online is gone or will be gone.
Yeah.
So if you're like me and you play Rocket League on the Switch,
You're fixing to have to pony up for it.
yeah, which that sucks. But I mean it's $20 a month plus you get NES games.
$20 a month?
I mean a year, sorry.
Oh, I was fixing to say, wait a minute.
But they do have other packages. They have a 3-month package and a 1 month, which aren't available for pre-order yet. But I like it because this sort of leans in toward having the virtual console.
I
Yeah.
don't know. This doesn't. This.
I'm okay with it because they're just following along with what Sony and
Yeah.
Microsoft are already
They
doing.
don't have to though.
No, they don't, but
But
it's not.
adapt or die, and they've got to make money somewhere.
Okay, here's the thing. I would be okay with it if Nintendo would actually have a more robust online system to do this stuff,
Yeah.
like Sony or Microsoft. They don't have that.
Well, that's why it's $20 a year instead of $15 a month.
I understand. Well, it's not. Well, it's $60 a year versus $20 a year. I'd rather pay $60 a year for more robust from Nintendo than $20 to get janky crap.
Yeah.
Nintendo's online capabilities and friend capabilities has always been janky crap.
Well, I mean they're not bad. I just don't use them.
No, they're bad.
They've got to know that they have to know that they're going to end up having to restructure somewhere. Maybe this is just their way of getting the money to put their foot in the door and to follow up behind it.
You've tried to add friends on the Switch. It's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, the friend code thing is stupid.
It's retarded.
Yeah.
I have not even attempted to
Fix
look
it.
at that.
Just fix it.
Well, I
and
mean-
then I will pay more for your online service because I want that capabilities.
Yeah.
Angry. Look at this. Special offers. I pulled up a chart. It says special offers. Switch Online. Non-subscribers. No, you don't get special offers. Okay.
Yeah.
Sadness. Sorry.
But other than that, there is another game that came out actually the 26th, so yesterday for us, called Sleep Tight for the Switch. And it's imagine if Pixar made a game Let's go ahead and bring this up real quick. And it kind of looks like Monsters Inc. Like basically what it is, it's a defense game. So where you're a little kid, and it's a top-down view where you're setting up all these. What do you knowing? Do you not like defense games?
No.
It looks great though. I
It's
mean,
neat, but it looks like every other dime a dozen tower defense.
that's okay though, because it's charming. Because it's about little kids defending themselves from monsters.
No.
Yes.
No.
I just thought it was a cool game.
I mean, it's neat.
It's a neat game.
It's neat.
'Cause
I just wish.
I needed to point out a game that isn't garbage on the Switch because there's so many.
That's true.
And this one, I mean, for $15, it looks pretty decent.
If you want more tower defense game, yes, I would agree. This
Yeah,
is like perfect tower defense games.
I'm not sure I'd call it tower defense. I mean, yeah, you're using towers to defend,
It's tower defense.
but tower defense implies a maze. This is you're just defending a point.
Judgment call. Who here votes tower defense? I vote tower defense.
I vote fortress defense.
Fortress. Tower defense is a genre.
I
know.
know. Judgment.
Tower defense
I got two.
is what I would say.
Can I romance Curtis into saying tower defense?
I reserve judgment until I've touched it.
Fine, I'll take that as for me. Two
All right.
versus two.
That was a bad idea.
Anyways, I just wanted to point out because I was just looking through new games, and that's really the only one that caught my eye.
I mean, it's neat. I like the concept of little kids and monsters and stuff.
I didn't say it.
I like the idea of the little kids and monsters and
I just think it's a nice, it's a fun twist on an old genre.
there's too many of the genre.
Look, the Switch is very limited in its capabilities, and so are the developers making games for it.
Wow.
Apparently,
They can just take a look at Mario Odyssey
these are indie
or
developers.
Breath of the Wild.
Indie developers.
Who is this made by?
We Are Fuzzy. They're an
I have
indie
not seen We Are Fuzzy before.
Yes. Well, I think this might be their first game.
If it is, tower defense.
Oh, you got to start somewhere.
Inspiration by Pixar.
Who are we to throw stones, right?
Inspiration by Pixar.
I think it's just it's a neat looking game.
Okay, I'll give it that. It's neat.
I felt it was worthy of pointing at.
I'm not a tower defense guy.
I love tower defense games.
Really?
Yes. Love them.
Me and TJ played Pixel Junk Monsters
For
a long time ago.
hours.
3 for hours, and that was a tower defense game.
Yep.
So I like tower defense.
Like blondes. Balloons.
Balloons?
Well, it's BLOL.
Oh, balloons.
Balloons.
Yeah, balloons.
Or was it Orcs Must Die 2?
Orcs Must Die too, yeah.
Orcs Must Die.
See,
Orcs Must Die.
I played Orcs Must Die
Yes.
2 with Michael.
Yeah. That's a fun game.
That was fun.
Well, see, it was kind of first person, and therefore you're shooting stuff. This one's
You're still
a little
shooting stuff. You're
overhead.
just doing
Well, this one's overhead too.
that's top down, yeah.
Yeah, or top down.
I mean, you're still shooting stuff though.
Bop, 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 bop.
Dude.
Anyway, it looks neat.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
That's the only game that caught my eye.
I'll
this week.
relent. I'll relent.
I think the closest thing I've played to a tower defense like that would be Age of Empire.
That's not tower defense.
That's what I'm saying. That is as close as I'm going to get
Yeah.
to that.
By the way, Age of Empires, fantastic game.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything that I've played that would relate to even close to that.
No, we haven't played anything in our childhood that's anything remotely close.
Can't even. Nope.
Okay,
Michael.
Michael.
Wait, did we already do Michael?
No, Michael. We saving
No.
Michael. We were
Oh.
saving Michael for last. 'Cause
He did
Michael,
news.
Michael
Right.
is the news this week.
I have the most news. All right, so I'll try to make it quick.
Nope. Take it down.
From the games that I played, I mentioned that I had been playing Crystallis.
Yes.
The reason why is because there was an announcement. SNK's 40th anniversary collection is coming with Crystallis to the Nintendo Switch.
Finally.
And they showed a trailer of it, and it's the original game. It's not. It doesn't look like it's any graphic updates or anything like that. It's just a re-release of like an old classic, which is fine, because it was a great game.
Yep.
I'd like to see a remaster, but I'm happy with this. So
I'm pretty sure at some point we were like, we should have a remaster of Crystallis.
Yeah, I mentioned that in one of the
in one of the
email
podcasts,
questions
yeah.
of one of our podcasts. But yeah, Crystalis is coming to the Nintendo Switch for everybody to experience. Yay! Because it deserves to be experienced. It's a great RPG.
It is.
Never played it.
Never
Well,
played
now's
it?
your chance.
I never had an NES.
Oh, that's true.
I didn't actually have a game
Well,
console until PlayStation.
This is something I would definitely recommend.
This
Yeah.
one is, I mean, the graphics are graphics for Nintendo era, but the story and the actual gameplay is really, really good.
It is. If it would be your chance to play it on the Nintendo Switch when it comes out. So that's
That's a good.
my first bit of
It's a
news.
good RPG for the Switch.
Yeah, another game I put 6 hours into and never touch again.
Probably. Just being realistic, probably.
Probably.
That's a thing on me, not necessarily any game companies.
The PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds Global Invitational is going on right now. Who cares?
A lot of people.
PUBG is not a good esport.
No, I don't know
It's
why.
really not.
I don't know why a battle royale game is in esports. Like either Fortnite.
I don't know either.
Like I get they're popular and I understand because there are fun games to play if you're just looking to shoot some dudes. But they're not team games. I mean they are team games, but they don't have that same. I don't know, when you look at Call of Duty or Battlefield in esports, and they make sense because these are like you're on man, I can't put into words.
Or even Counter-Strike. Yeah, like I know what you mean.
Like,
yeah, PUBG is not a good esport game, but that's the thing that's going on right now. So, yay.
Yeah.
But on to the next piece of news. Minecraft
not an
recently
game.
had an aquatic update.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
It added a bunch of new stuff into the game. Now there's like a bunch of new stuff having to do with the water and oceans and stuff. Like there's coral reefs and dolphins. Like if there's dolphins that splash around, and if you get close to it, they'll like increase your swimming speed, so you'll move like 10 times as fast through the water.
Oh, nice.
Whenever even when there's not like a dolphin around, if you're in the water and you hold down shift, instead of just sitting there doing this like you used to in the water, your character will actually do this and start swimming.
Oh, hey!
And, like, swim at a faster speed.
Finally.
Yeah, it's a pretty good update for Minecraft. It's there's a lot of new stuff to do regarding the ocean, and it's I played a little bit of it. It's pretty fun.
Very cool.
It's not bad. There's like sea turtles that you can help them lay their eggs, and like the mother sea turtle will actually leave, come back, check on the eggs, and leave. And it's really in depth considering.
Just when you said help the sea turtles lay their eggs, I just imagine you squeezing a turtle to get the eggs out of it. I was like, boy.
No, you can help watch over the eggs. Like
milking a cow.
It's possible for like monsters to come around and like accidentally step on the eggs and crush them and stuff like that. So it's very interesting aspect of the game. Also, at nighttime, if you're like the game advises you to explore and not stay in one area for a long time. There was a lot of people that used to do these AFK things, like they'd build a machine and they can have their character just sitting there like mining or fishing or something. It was an AFK machine to gain experience. But now you have to figure out something else because they made it so that if you're in one area for too long, at nighttime these phantom things will spawn and like swoop dive and attack you.
Oh man!
Wow.
Yeah.
So you can't really build towns anymore?
They're pretty deadly.
So no more town building?
What?
No more town building? Like, just having...
No more town build? Oh, no, you can town build. You can kill them if you're in-game and stuff.
Oh, so it's just
if you're indoors...
Yeah.
If you're indoors, it's safe. But if you're outside, like, they'll sometimes spawn and start going... like, flying down and attacking you and stuff.
That's fair.
Okay.
Just something to keep people from farming.
It's a pretty good update for Minecraft.
Yeah.
So kudos to Minecraft for that. All right. Next is No Man's Sky. You remember that game?
Oh yeah,
the game that had nothing.
Apparently, it's got it all now.
That's true. Everybody wants to play.
They have an update now. They had an update, and it's apparently trying to fix the game, and is actually getting some decent reviews as of late.
Actually, I want to pick it up.
I
have not played it myself. But after reading a few reviews from other players, like I went and checked out some of the Steam reviews, It seems the update added a ton of new stuff to do. Still not worth the full price, but wait for a sale and it should be worth it.
So technically, it's still not worth the full price of $60.
Still not
which
worth
I
the
paid,
full price. Yeah.
Which I paid $60 for when this game launched back in 2015?
2016.
2016?
Yeah.
So it's 2 years in, and I still can't get my money's worth out of the game. Damn.
Yeah. But on launch in 2016, it received like over 30,000 reviews from players and was evenly matched. Like 15,000 of the reviews were good and 18,000 were bad. But over the past week, it's received over 4,000 reviews, of which like 3,000 were good and only 800 were bad.
Well,
so they're in this going in the right step in the right direction. But it still seems like they have a long way to go if they're wanting to continue this game that released 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to give it a shot. I mean, I still own it.
And they're adding multiplayer to it. I mean, they added multiplayer in this recent update, didn't they?
I don't know.
I believe so.
Like I said, I haven't played it myself.
Right, yeah.
Wasn't it supposed to be multiplayer at the beginning?
But you could never find
where you
it.
could
Yeah.
never come. They said you never come across somebody else.
Yeah, he's like,
They said there's so many planets and galaxies that it's rare that you'll ever run into another player, but there was no multiplayer.
It was one day later, two people found out. They were like, "Hey, we're right next to each other," and then there was nothing there.
It's just
like, "You bastard!"
everyone gets their own instance.
Yeah. So that's that about No Man's Sky. Resident Evil 2. I'm so stoked for that game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They announced a collector's edition for it. There's a collector's edition of Resident Evil 2.
Tofu.
It will include the already announced deluxe edition of the game, which is Resident Evil 2 with a special packaging design and an extra DLC. The DLC includes 2 outfits for Leon and 3 for Claire. There's an Albert model of the Samurai Edge pistol, and a code to listen to the original music while playing the game rather than the remastered soundtrack.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you think there will be a bonus for adding tofu into the Resident Evil 2 remake?
There's no word on that yet, but that would be hilarious if they added tofu.
I want to see a remastered tofu in this
When
game.
when I saw you mention that about Resident Evil, I was like, I know exactly what he's talking about. Tofu. Yes. While Cody was just like, huh?
What's that?
But the collector's edition will also add a 12-inch statue of Leon, a 32-page art book, a digital version of the 25-song soundtrack, and a Raccoon City Police Department poster celebrating its conversion from museum to police station. It's all collected in an RPD-themed box, and it's a GameStop exclusive that can only be purchased in North American regions at $200 USD.
Damn, son.
Dang.
Ooh, dang.
I don't think $200 is going to be worth it.
$200 for tofu?
Yeah.
Tofu.
It's a big collector's edition. That being said, I don't think I'm going to be getting that, but I'm super stoked for that game. You were right. That's if I had a question in one of the previous podcasts saying, let's talk about horror games. What's your favorite? That would be my favorite. Is Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil 2, top.
But
top.
Yeah, but a close second would be Soma for me.
Yeah. An anglerfish.
Yes. Anyway, Resident Evil 2 Remake will release on PS4, Xbox One, and PC on January 25th.
Question.
2019.
Question. Say you had every one of the consoles that it's going to release on and a PC. What would you buy it for?
Are you asking all of us?
Everybody.
PC.
You have PC, you have Xbox One, and you have a PS4.
I'm thinking PC for me, yeah.
Xbox One.
PS4.
Why?
Because it was originally
If I had a
launched on
PS4
the
Pro, I'd get it for the PS4.
Well, I'm saying
But I
you've
have
got
this
you've got everything. You've got it. Let's just say open it up.
Oh,
Say you
if I
have.
have-
I'm
okay.
saying you have everything. You have a PS4. You have an Xbox One. You have a
Oh,
PC.
then okay, yeah.
You can buy it for whatever you want to. What would you get it on?
I'd still say I would get it for the PS4 Pro, but I'd still want it for PC too, just to see what the mouse movement aiming is like.
Console is dead to me.
I would buy console PS4 strictly for the nostalgia factor.
I'd
This is
probably
what
be
I
in that
played
same
the
boat with you then.
Like I played this on PlayStation. I want to play this on PlayStation again. Not to say
I
that
can't
there's
wait for
anything
that.
wrong with PC because PC is always
Right.
going to be superior, but
There's something
nostalgia.
There's something to be said about playing games on console. Like sitting in the living room, sitting on the floor in front of your TV.
With your friends,
You got your friends, you got your surround sound. Fucking good time.
get your zombies.
I can't wait for that game. I'm so
Oh,
excited.
I want to play it. It's a bad
Okay,
thing. I
moving
want to play it, and I want to watch you play it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see
I'm
that.
gonna be. That's the reason why I would say I'd get it for the PC, so I can.
Speaking of zombies,
Yeah,
I don't know, I
speaking of
could record
zombies, Michael's about to get eaten.
Oh, it was a cat.
Zombie
Oh.
cat.
Yeah.
Zombie cat.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, Resident Evil 2. I'm gonna be recording it. Probably. I don't know.
soon.
I'm gonna be making a let's play of it. I'm gonna be making a let's play of Resident Evil 2 when it releases.
That's
for
going
sure.
on my playlist.
I need to watch.
But maybe it'll be a VGBits exclusive.
Ah, there you go.
Let's play.
That would be nice.
Anyway, moving on from Resident Evil 2, GTA Online After Hours Nightclub update
Oh, that's right.
is out. In the game, you actually team up with Tony Prince from The Ballad of Gay Tony
Yeah.
to own a nightclub in game. There's lots of new cars and discounts and goodies in game, and the main thing is owning the nightclub, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it myself, but I heard it's cool. So
I'd have to get back into it.
I have heard that there in the new nightclub update that there is a secret that if you drink, there is a $300 drink that's in your nightclub, and if you drink this drink, you immediately pass out and then you wake up somewhere else completely. There's an Easter egg in there that you will wake up and you will have a blue shirt on with white words Kiflam because of the cult in the game.
Right.
Where you can't get this shirt anywhere at all. I think it may not be in the Rockstar store, but it's the only way to get it is through this Easter egg and buying this $300 drink and passing out. But it doesn't happen all
That's
the time.
hilarious.
Right.
You just end up like Trevor whenever you wake up. You wake up in your underwear on top of a
Mountain.
billboard.
Oh, on top of the billboard.
In a
That's
sundress.
great. That's really funny though, because while you were freaking drunk out your ass, you went and joined their cult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Kiflam.
I just think it's cool that they brought Tony Prince back from
Yeah.
The Ballad of
He's a
Gay
great
Tony.
character.
That was a really good.
Yeah.
That was a really good story.
Yeah,
in that
was a great game.
yeah. Okay, and moving on to my last piece of news. Have you guys heard of a video game called Little Dragon's Cafe?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. I watched
Okay.
I watched the developer play it.
The developer is named Yasuhiro Wada. He is best known for making Harvest Moon.
Yes.
That's right. I saw.
You went to a shitty bad website.
No, I went to an actual developer.
He's working on He's working on a game called Little Dragon's Cafe, a feel-good game about running a cafe and raising a dragon. Wada said that Little Dragon's Cafe looks like Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life from GameCube.
Yeah.
But rather than being open-ended, it's more story-driven. And you can choose one of two siblings, the male or female, whose mother has fallen into a deep sleep. And in order to save your mom, you must raise a dragon, or at least that's what a mysterious old man has told you. All of this while maintaining the family cafe business. It is story-driven, but apparently you can follow the story at your own pace. It's not going to force you through everything one after the other. And from what I've seen of it, it looks really fun.
This
You know.
looks really nice.
Yeah. Looks great.
It looks like something that I'd enjoy playing.
Release date
A
next
lot
week.
like, I'm not, I'm trying not to ever judge anything by its cover ever again, because I did that with GameCube. Whenever I saw Animal Crossing, I was like, this looks like a ridiculous, stupid game, and it ended up being like one of my favorite games of all time.
Best stupid ridiculous game ever for a year, and then you're just like,
Yeah.
I don't need to collect another shirt.
Yes. But anyway, it releases on PS4 and Switch on August 24th.
Looks like a good Switch game.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is not
So
a PS4 game.
That's a game that I just recently heard about, and I was like, wow, this sounds like something I'd like to talk about. So that is all the news that I have.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's going to bring a close to this week's news. We've done a really good job. We haven't sidetracked at all, except at the very beginning, which is expected.
I tried my best.
We beat the rest. I'm baiting you. I'm baiting you with it. It's funny. All right. Then, guys, you know what that means. It means we're going to move on from the news to my favorite segment.
What's your favorite segment?
Everybody's got to take off their headphones because it is loud, it is proud, it is email. If you have an email that you want read on the VGBit Bitcast, you can send your emails to bitcast@vgbits.com. That's bitcast@vgbits.com. We will read them. Guys?
Yep.
We have 3 emails this week.
Right on.
That's a lot of
3.
email.
Dang.
We have 3. They are all from Icarus. So, once again, thank you
Thank you, Icarus.
very much for sending in emails to keep us from talking about our meats.
Meats to the left, meats to the middle.
All right, here we go.
Problematic.
Problematic meat.
Here is your most problematic email number 1 with the subject line email. Hey guys, missed last week, but my phone just shut off. Hey guys, missed last week, but I made up for it with this question, probably the biggest question yet. If you had a visual novel made about you guys, would you want there to be a main storyline or non-stop sidetracking?
Okay, so before we jump into this question, I just want to thank Michael for the absurd art that you made.
No kidding.
Oh, yes.
We've got to
That
pay
was
attention to
phenomenal.
this. Like, right now, this is the best time to do it because I literally hopped onto the Discord and the first words out of my mouth were, "Oh my God," as I typed it out at the same time because I seriously did not expect that to happen.
It was very well done.
It is hilarious, especially the nice little touch where it was, "Hey, it's time for a conversation." On mine, icing on the cake.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
Those were absolutely fantastic.
yeah, they were
TJ
really good.
was all broody.
It was very serious.
Not very bone worthy. And let's talk about Cody for a second there
TJ's
too. Yeah.
TJ's the hard mode.
TJ's hard mode. I guess I'm the medium track. And then let's talk about Cody, Mr. Easy there, man.
Yeah.
Man, you were talking. What is the word?
DTF.
No. I'm trying to think of the
Words.
the Japanese word for it.
Bishi?
Yoshin.
Oh,
Bisho-
beautiful Mel.
Bishon.
Yeah.
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 That-
Oh, yeah.
That was freaking hilarious, Michael. I enjoyed that very much.
Yeah.
I was like, "This looks like a Cody."
That was very good.
Those were awesome.
So
Very good.
if you haven't seen those, you can go find them on our Twitters.
Yeah.
All our Twitters are right there.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this on Google Play, which you totally can if you're not, it's at Lucid Burrito, at VGBits, at those. What is yours?
Athosicus.
Athosicus.
Yeah.
At Phase 818.
Eight.
And they nailed it. And then at Skid Dog.
Yeah.
And then at Sir Julian.
It totally doesn't say it's Sir Julian on the screen right now. Because
Well, I'm just putting Cody in because we're mentioning him too.
right, but I'm going to totally.
But just go to at VGBits. All of our things.
yeah,
are
we're
there.
all there, so you can check us out. Literally,
Yeah.
And look forward to our new visual novel, which in mine, I will say, will have no story.
No story
at all. You just go through, and then you play for about 8 hours, and you're like, I don't know what the hell I was supposed to be doing. you just
straight up sidetracking.
Very much sidetracked.
It has to be. I think anything related to us has got to be a sidetrack.
Yeah.
As a collective, it'd have to be sidetracking.
You can't just have a straight up storyline where you go and just have an ending to it, because it wouldn't be right.
Yeah.
It's got to bring you back around. You'd be like, wait, wasn't I here already?
Where did I start? I don't know. Please let me leave. I just want to finish this game.
I had to take the suggestion though, about those drawings that I did. I had to take the suggestion to have you guys like on the school campus, but with the microphone still.
Oh yeah.
That was. I think that
And
was
you
something
guys
that I
still
had.
had headphones.
Yeah. I think that was something that I had mentioned. It was like with the headphones,
Yeah.
with the microphones.
Yep.
And we run away with them with us.
Yes.
It makes it funny. It's got to be in the game too.
As soon as I saw that you guys talking about that, I was like, sure.
Like, could you imagine just like somebody holding? If you imagine somebody, I can pull it out like this, holding on to it. Michael can't see. I'm sorry about this, but what I've done is I pulled my road arm out of its mount, and I'm just running. Imagine me running down the hall with my road arm in my hand. Going,
I'm just imagining it's like, like you have your tripod, or just have one of those, so you just set it up next to you so you can still do your hand gestures.
You come in. Hold on. Set it down. Tighten it up. Set up your microphone. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, let's talk.
So, hey, it's time for a conversation.
Exactly. But that's my line.
You're right.
You need your own line.
You need your own line, and you need to be made into a visual novel character.
If I do that, I might have him say, "I'm out looking for some kids."
Oh yeah! Go give me some kids.
In a trench coat.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Sunglasses and trench coat. The super easy route. 5 seconds into the conversation.
That visual.
I won't do that.
That is
I won't do that.
that visual novel is rated X.
It's problematic.
It's very problematic.
Woo!
It was also unreleasable.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just go to Steam.
Oh yeah,
Find them there.
It's unmoderated
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Find it on Steam. All right, so we're pretty much in agreement that everybody's got to be nonstop sidetracked.
It's got to be.
Yes. Yeah.
I want it to be like where you don't realize that it got side. Like you go and like you come up to meet, you talk to Daniel, and the next thing you know is you're now talking to Curtis. Daniel's nowhere around.
Yeah.
And you don't remember how you got there.
Yeah.
It's just a nice, super quick, seamless transition. Like, wait, what?
It's just like you're sitting there and you're like, "What do you think, Curtis?" And then it moves to you, and then Daniel leaves.
Yeah.
He's gone. So in one of the questions, there's like some me running in the background going,
With a
my road
microphone.
arm.
With a microphone in your hand.
Awesome. Cool.
All right, so sidetracking it is for this week. All right, second email. This is email sidetracked edition. Chris sends this in and he says, all of our singing last week reminded him of this great remake of Let's Get Down to Business. So are we going to do this, guys?
We can, yes.
I'm
You think
down.
we can do it?
I'm in.
All right.
Let's do this.
We have not had any practice doing this.
We have not rehearsed or even thought about doing this together in harmony, so
This is going to be terrible. We got to harmonize on this.
We're not going to harmonize.
We're going to try. We will. Okay. Who wants to take the lead and who wants to harmonize on it?
Which part's the harmonizing? All of it?
I mean, we all sing it at the same time.
Oh. So then we're...
Or does you have a...
Mr. 5-minute delay, what do you have?
I'm out.
He's no businessman.
He's not a businessman. We're going to wait for him to come back.
Patiently.
Patiently wait for him to come back.
Took his headphones with him. So
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. See, I told him he called that.
Yes. All right. So do we want to say, okay, does someone want to lead, and then we
I'll lead and everybody just join in.
Lead, join in. Let's see. We'll all sing both instances, and then we'll have a chorus of Businessman, like all of us sing Businessman, and then we can have one person do the Swift, then Force and Strength.
Okay.
Or we could do 1, 1, and 1.
We should have planned this out ahead of time.
It's okay.
Just cut all this out.
No, we're gonna leave this in. You're gonna.
Oh, good.
This is exactly what
You're now. You're just. This is behind the scenes.
This is a visual novel.
This is the visual novel right here, guys.
This is happening, folks.
Okay, so who wants to take Swift?
I don't even know where we're at.
At
We
the
keep
bottom.
saying- Oh, okay.
I'll take Swift.
Okay, who wants Force?
I'll take it.
Okay, Kirsty, you want Strength or Mysterious?
I'll do Strength.
You're gonna do Strength. Okay, then I'll take Mysterious. Okay, so chorus, everybody sings Businessman. Remember your lines for that. Everybody, we're gonna do. Everybody sings the top 2 sections of the song. We ready?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all enjoy this.
Please enjoy our rendition of Businessman. Let's get down to business. Thank you, Icarus, for sending this in. This is for you. Hold on.
Just so you know, my wife is sitting to my right, and I'm about to start singing, and she's like, she doesn't know what the fuck is about to go.
This is going to be great. I hope she breaks out the cell phone and starts recording you.
This is amazing.
All right.
I'm so glad I'm in studio for this.
We're going to pick up on TJ so we can harmonize with TJ.
Okay.
Internet, we apologize in advance, but this is what you get.
This is what breaks us, people.
I'm sorry for everything.
All right, TJ.
Okay. Let's get down to business to outbid the Huns. Here we have some numbers and some facts and sums. It's the saddest lot you've ever bought. But if you bet on this one too, Mr. I'll make you a buck or two.
Businessman
must be as swift as the stock exchanges.
Businessman
with all the force of a great tycoon.
Businessman
with all of the strength of a thriving market.
Mysterious as the Romney's revenues. There. We were terrible.
That was horrible, guys.
That was bad.
I had a great time.
As soon
It was
as I
great.
said with all the force, when I said with all the force of a great tycoon, my wife looked over at me with the most confused.
We do this for your entertainment, folks.
She's probably like, that's not the word.
Just tell her it's about Animal Crossing, and that was about Tom Nook.
Yeah, we're good.
It's about Animal Crossing. That was about Tom Nook.
Technically,
She has
you
nothing
could
to say.
She's just like,
whatever.
I'm going back to work.
I don't know what the hell you're doing. That was horrible, guys.
Awesome. No,
Really, yeah.
I had a great time. Fuck you
That
guys.
Oh, it was fun. I'm not saying it wasn't fun, but I'm saying we really needed to practice next time.
Well,
Oh.
technically,
Yeah.
we could have practiced,
time-
but it was spontaneous. That's what makes it fun.
I mean, we've all.
I mean, we've all known the lyrics.
I didn't
for
know
like
we
a
were all
week.
going to sing it at once.
Oh, we have to.
I had
Yeah.
no idea we were going to be singing this.
Well,
I've been singing it.
Just, I mean,
Oh,
I've been practicing.
I've been reading it and looking at it. I'm like, oh man,
It makes it fun. That was fun.
that was great, Icarus.
Okay, and lastly, third email of the week. It says subject line yet another email. It says the email says you guys need an anime expert on the show 100%.
TJ,
Oh.
where do you think we could find one?
Man, I know this dude, and he watches just a shit ton of anime. We should totally get him on.
Okay, is it somebody you think I would know?
I think you do. Michael, you might know him too.
I think so.
Okay, so
Daniel,
let's get in contact with him.
we should actually. You got his number?
I got it. Well, I don't know.
Well, Daniel,
You got his number.
Daniel, how much anime do you watch?
Yeah. Hey, how about you?
How about a metric shit ton of anime? If you're looking for an anime expert, you're looking at him right here.
Yeah.
I literally watch way too much anime at times. So, you got an anime question? Bring it.
Yeah.
I'll answer it.
We actually, like, Daniel wanted to do an anime podcast,
I seriously considered it.
but then he's like,
no,
I don't have anybody else to talk to. I was like, I've seen anime.
DJ's like, I've seen anime
I can
from
be-
the 80s.
I can be the.
I watched Cowboy Bebop once.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it was like 90s anime.
Yeah.
That's where I stopped.
That's me too.
I have not stopped.
Yeah, like I think the newest one I think I've seen was Elfin Lied.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was 94.
Yeah. Maybe yeah. That's it, yeah.
In fact, I think that was 94. Let me double check. Let me make sure I'm not just spitting numbers.
Is that really that old?
I had to sit here and Google this just to understand half of what you're talking about.
If anybody's never seen Elfin Lied, it's Chobits but bloodier.
You know,
That's true.
It's just violently bloody Chobits.
Violently bloody show.
No, it was 2002. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I was gonna
It just
say-
seemed- Oh wait, no, that was the manga
So
anime. What did you give it? It was
2005.
2005. It doesn't seem like that was a 2005 level amount of animus.
Well, I think they were based on 90s style.
That's true.
It's
Still like a 94
Yeah.
anime. That's for sure.
like my favorite time era of anime was the 90s.
That's true. That's when we got a lot of our exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Except for Curtis. Curtis is like, what's an anime?
no, I watched Cowboy Bebop because of you.
Cowboy Bebop was spectacular.
And after that, it was like, I never have another purpose for this in my life.
Yeah. I mean,
I was gone.
that's fair.
I mean,
Slouching.
We'll have to set up a night of. We'll have to set up a night of like just 90s anime watching between all of us.
I can.
Yes.
Neo Genesis Evangelion.
Never watched it.
What?
I've never watched it or Akira.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I know.
How do you not watch Akira?
I just haven't.
It is the quintessential anime movie.
I've never had the opportunity.
What?
Yeah, never fell into my lap.
I
Despite-
literally have owned that DVD for forever. I don't own it anymore because I did sell it, but I had it for the longest time.
I've-
Special edition.
Listen, most of my anime experience came from LANs and piracy.
It's true.
Like
That was
you,
that was the land of piracy.
you just go in and you're like going through everyone's files. You're like, here's your anime. I don't have this one, this one, this one, this one,
TJ
and then
was
move
like-
them all.
TJ's like, ooh, anime porn instead.
We call that hentai.
Bingo.
No, by far the best of those was Golden Boy.
Oh,
Oh,
Golden Boy was
man.
great.
That was the best.
Yeah.
We could. No, I can't do this to everybody. I could literally talk about anime all night.
You'd be talking to yourself all night.
I know.
I was here.
Because literally all the stuff that I've watched is all the new stuff.
Yeah.
And by the way, all the new stuff, everything is just gratuitous acts of everything.
Yeah.
There is no delicacy. There is no delicacy like they had back in the past. It's just full on flaunt.
Yeah.
It's fan service. That's all this is nowadays.
That's
Which it's kind of sad because you just don't really see anything that was as good as what you get with like Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah. That sort of gritty like storytelling thing.
Yeah, because otherwise, if it's going to be something like that, then they try to expand it into 5,000 episodes like
Yeah.
Naruto,
Yeah.
which didn't need like Naruto Shippuden. 500 episodes. Didn't need 500 episodes to tell that story.
Yeah.
It's just like Dragon Ball Z. 50 episodes of charging up. One episode of kicking ass.
Yeah.
That's why I loved like the older animes like Cowboy Bebop. It was 26 episodes, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
26, and that's all it needed.
Yeah.
And Trigun.
Yeah, I was
same
gonna
thing
say
with
Trigun.
And they had a movie.
26 episodes.
Cowboy Bebop
It
had a
was
movie.
perfect.
Yeah, that was
It took place,
That's right.
the movie.
So
I
did
saw the
Trigun.
movie.
Yes.
Trigun had a movie too.
It took place between episode 23 and 24 in the series for the movie, which was perfect.
But it was great.
Spoiler.
So since we're on anime, I have an extended question.
Uh-oh.
What was your first anime?
First,
First anime.
very
What
first,
got you into anime?
Trigun.
Michael?
It was Michael's fault.
Yeah, that was my fault for getting him into Trigun.
You brought over to episode 4 of Trigun
Yeah,
on a CD,
it was great.
and we watched it at Allen's.
What was my first? Oh my gosh, my first anime. I have to. I guess if I'm trying to think of something that I like before I got into anime, it was something that I saw on TV that I would watch. and I hate to say it, but I think the first anime that I was like watching before I knew what anime was Sailor Moon.
Oh man, that might actually be my first one
Like
too.
the original Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think about stuff like that though.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
doesn't click.
yeah. When you think of anime, you don't think, "Hey, that was on Cartoon Network."
Okay, Voltron.
Yeah,
Well, actually Voltron is an anime.
yeah.
So yes,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Voltron would be or Transformers.
not Transformers.
Transformers American.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
Voltron.
So Voltron.
Yeah,
Voltron.
Voltron
Would be.
is your first anime.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you didn't think about that.
I didn't.
Yeah,
you
that
don't.
is
But you don't
legit.
think about
That's
that.
an anime.
But
Because-
it does click that
Yeah.
somewhere in there is like, hey, Voltron does fit that.
Yeah, because when you think of anime in the States, it's not that I saw it on TV. It's my friend had a burned copy that was just all in Japanese, and then we had to read the whole episode. I think my first one was either Yu Yu Hakusho or Guyver. The Guyver. I think it was the Guyver.
I actually went back and watched the first 100 episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho not too long ago.
They're good, solid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got all the way up until where they started to do the
Spirit Tournament.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how
I
far I
stopped.
got. That's how far I got. Like, I watched all those episodes until I got to that point, and I was like, I just stopped watching for some reason. I never felt the need to go back.
I looked at that and I was like, man, he really couldn't use all his hand all that much. I was like, whoa. How did they make that last?
There's another one that I can't remember the name of. I don't remember anything about it, what it's about, but it was dark and it was good, and couldn't tell you a single thing about it.
Dark and good. That's
A lot of anime from that time period.
Yeah, it's a little too little to go on.
Yep, I know. I
You
can't
need
help.
a few more to get you somewhere.
Little
Cannot help you.
broad.
I believe there was maybe it might have been Yu Yu Hakusho, but there was a girl and a moped.
Again,
I'm not talking about Fooly Cooly. It's something else. I don't remember what it was. It's not important, but it was good too, I think.
I don't recall a moped in Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, man, I wish I could remember it because it was solid. It was very good. It was very dark.
Was it fighting? Was it?
There was fighting, but you have to remember, I was like 8 or 9 at the time, and I was on Ritalin, so I don't remember shit from back then. Like, I'll be honest, anytime everybody's like, you remember this show? It was back, when you were 6 to 10. That's a blank.
like, nope.
That is muddy as shit for me.
I remember what I was working on.
I remember like 3 things. That's it. Don't give your kids Ritalin. Find some other appropriate drug to help
Give
them.
them anime.
I took
Ta-da.
Ritalin.
Yeah, it sucked. I mean, it was a solid drug. Like, I was on honor roll the entire time I was on it.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
As soon as I got
paid
off of it, I could give a shit less about school.
paid attention to all kinds of shit
Yeah.
that I wasn't even supposed to.
I'm laser focused.
All right, well, there you have it. You want your anime and you want questions for anime?
Boom, send them in.
I'll answer your questions.
Daniel will answer them and then
There's
we'll
the
make
guy.
jokes.
Actually, there's the guy right there.
I seriously watched way too much anime. I still have a subscription to Crunchyroll still. I've
Ooh.
had one for forever.
I lied.
Actually,
lied.
I have a subscription to Verve, which Crunchyroll comes with.
The newest anime I watched was Escape from Paradise on Netflix. It's a movie. It's good.
Most recent?
Yes.
Oh, well, if you're talking about most recent, then
was-
Overlord. Overlord season 3. I
Yeah.
watched that last night.
Well, I was just saying the
Episode
newest
3.
one I watched was Elfen Lied. I lied. Netflix has some anime I watched.
Yes, they also have Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah,
on
I keep
Netflix. Have
looking
you
at
watched that?
Nope.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's sitting there in my recommended scroll thing, and I'm like, not now. I don't know.
Every time they come out with a second season for it, I'm not too keen on watching the second season. But I'm digressing again.
Yes, I know. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
Yes, it's
I knew it
happening.
was going to
It's
happen.
Super easy when you talk about things like movies, TV, or anime. It's our stuff. So, all right, I guess that's gonna do it for this week's podcast, guys. Look at this. We didn't go 2 hours.
That's a nice, solid 90-minute podcast.
It is perfect for us. This is
Yes.
where we should always be. So,
Good target time, guys.
Curtis, thank you so much for joining us in studio this week.
I'm so glad to be here. You
Thank
guys
you.
have no idea.
Thank you so much for joining us in probably the next 8 episodes of the arena as well.
Shit, 8. I expect us to make a lot more than
Oh, y'all are going to be sick of seeing me. Y'all just hang in there.
8.
DJ, as always, and Michael, thank you so much for joining us this week. Guys, we will see you next time on the Bitcast. Bye.